And with that, that is every side quest done and dusted, and that means, finally, we can actually afford to care about the orphan's well-being. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I feel like such a heartless jerk, but... yeah, it's always that thing in games where something really dramatic happens in the plot, and then a ton of side quests open up, and it just... it makes you feel really heartless. But anyway, we can actually go and check out the orphanage now, finally. So I'll see you over there. Doesn't take too long to get back here. Yeah, the whole building is pretty much destroyed. These two are actually from Minoria Village, all the way back there. They're kind of being local volunteers at this point. It looks like this place is pretty much unsalvageable. Okay, good to know that no one was hurt. Since we're bracers, we should probably investigate this place and see what happened. If this was deliberately lit, then we really need to catch whoever did it. And they go back to working where they were. So at this point, you need to examine everything you can. Everything looks pretty badly ransacked. The firewood's all the way over here, so I don't think that was the cause of the incident. True, I doubt she has that kind of money. Signs of forced entry then, that's not good. Yeah, you'll want to examine that too. As well as the charred barrels here. And the side of the house. This area here seems a little more badly burned than the rest of the place, remember that. More burned barrels. Scattered firewood. And by examining the door again... Yeah, this is almost one of those Ace Attorney investigation style sequences where things only progress once you've examined everything. And be warned that there is a bonus BP question coming up, though the answer is very obvious. Yeah, see how this area is a lot more scorched than the rest of it? Yep, It was probably deliberate, and yes, this is worth bonus BP, so make sure you choose the middle option. Oh, Chloe's gonna be really devastated. I admit, I don't really want to go into this too much, but given the timing of when I'm recording this video, this part of the game definitely gets a lot harsher. So we have Chloe accompanying us once again, but she's not a party member once again. Thankfully, Minoria Village is very close to this place. Right here. And even the people here have heard about the fire. Hey, we weren't saying that about him earlier. Let's just go check up on them. Okay, we know where they are. We've got their permission. Let's see them. You know, maybe they don't need to know about that. Right now, they don't need to know we suspect it was arson. Well, she read the situation quite well. Good job on her for getting them out of here. Well, this is going to be really hard news for you to hear. Who would be motivated to burn down an orphanage like that? Well, if anyone like that's living around here, that's unsettling. Okay, please give us more information about this he. It's hard to think that the arsonist would actually go ahead and save the people inside the orphanage. See, before I saw this line when I first played, I was thinking it would be Agate, but no. Again, it's a little bit weird for an arsonist to just go straight back in and help the kids. And once again, more of Joshua's weird, oh, I'm reacting to something, but I'm not going to say what. Do we know any bracers who have silver hair? It's funny, due to playing Radiant Dawn, I can't hear the phrase silver hair without immediately hearing in my head, oh, the General's going to love this. Well, I guess word travels pretty quickly. Yes, just forget the fact that we actually took some time to do other side quests before doing this. Let's just strike that from the record. Pretend that we were first on the scene. Yeah. We don't know who this Joseph is right now, but it's kind of easy to infer who he might be. Especially with lines like that. Actually, yes. We don't quite know who, but we do know it was probably deliberate. Oh, right. Well, they definitely seem like not nice people, but burning down an orphanage? Potentially killing children? Yeah, that's one thing, but... That is true. So far, there's no real proof. So, we've only just recently arrived and we're once again on a major crime case. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to salvage that place. That'd require them all moving away, but it's a nice offer. I understand why it would be hard for her to leave her home, though. Maybe we can find who did it before she has to leave. Yeah, Chloe would have a hard time seeing her. No, she doesn't really have any other relatives around here, it seems. That's true. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't drag down the festival. Yeah, she's probably got a lot of thinking to do over that offer. So we've got to do this. For the matron and for the kids, we have to find who did this. I can see why it would be. Yeah, we could kind of figure something like that out from the info we had. Oh. He was listening in on that conversation, wasn't he? Well, the one they were mentioning there was the gang at the warehouse. And yes, that's also a bonus BP question, by the way. Even though the top option's technically also correct, since Gilbert was suggesting they were one and the same. This could be really, really bad. We need to hurry. Because the Ravens didn't really seem like much of a threat to us when it really came down to it, but to a kid, we have to get there ASAP. And we have Chloe following us for support again. In fact, while we're here, I might as well go ahead and heal. So, I'll see you back at Ruin. And yeah, the people here do mention the fact they saw Clem come through. Don't worry, we're on the case. Well, he's not in trouble yet, but he's gonna be. He's already here. That's not good at all. We have to really hurry now. Warehouse District, here we come. Thankfully we have a turbo button. But that bell means... Of course, the moment they mentioned the bridge before, you knew it was going to play into things somehow. Therefore, raise the bridge at exactly the worst possible time. No, the schedule is everything here. Yeah, before the bridge was built, what did the people in this town use? Okay, on to the hotel. I do like how the NPCs change their dialogue during this event. So, hotel, quickly. Do you have anything to say? Okay then. And here we go. Wonder if Niall's still in. Nope. So through here is where you can rent a boat? Excuse me, old man, we need to borrow your boat right now! Get out, get out, get out! Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Screw the Duke. He is not getting in the way of this. Oh, Murray's gonna get in serious trouble later, but it'll be worth it if we can save that kid. Oh, how hard can it be? Let's just hope the Duke doesn't find out. So it's time to actually seek out this place. Huh, I wonder if Sieg was sent on a scouting mission. It was pretty obvious where the Ravens' hideout was from earlier. That warehouse over there. But before we go in, I just want to talk about what we want for this. Yep, obviously we're going to have a fight when we get in here. White Gahana makes this fight incredibly trivial, so I'd recommend having it at this point. As for equipment, well, we've pretty much got the best equipment that we can possibly get at this point in the game, so I feel pretty confident. Let's go! Yes, as you can probably tell, Chloe will be our new party member for this chapter. She was holding back before. She can actually use a sword. And that's not even the thing she's best with. Well, you know, I think it's time you learn not to mess with us. Let's go! This fight has been a long time coming. Ever since we first met these guys, yeah, they kind of had a beating coming, so let's do this. So, the three leaders of the Ravens have this thing called Invigorate, which lets them buff their allies. And we also have a few just basic Raven gang members who are pretty similar to the Sky Bandits from earlier. They're not very strong though, and they can't even poison you. Anyway, we have the three leaders as well. We have Dean, who has quite a bit of health. Race, I think? And Rocco. They're all pretty much the exact same. So, anyway, Earthwall can be helpful here. I think I'll actually go ahead and set it up now just in case, because they do have a fairly dangerous attack they can use, but it is thankfully telegraphed. Okay, White Gahana, let's see, I think I'll go for an AoE trap here. Yes, I can actually do that now. That's not good. Also, Shakedown is a debuff on you. And hey, you knocked her right back into, you knocked her back so that the AoE gets Estelle and Joshua. Thanks for that. But yeah, Shakedown is a debuff, and we're actually controlling Chloe now, so I'll talk in more detail about how Chloe works later, but she can attack with her rapier. She has a few crafts that are all incredibly strong, but she doesn't have any CP for them right now. But Chloe is also a fantastic healer, and in addition to Olivier, one of the best arts users in the game. In fact, she starts out with Hellgate, so yeah. The Ravens really should not be messing with us with her on our side. Okay, that's 3 of them in the AoE. Like I said, this fight can be quite easily trivialized with White Gahana. Okay, you're knocked out. I've got an Earth Guard for that. Okay, good, I still have 2 Earth Guards left. And Hellgate. So Chloe hits incredibly hard with magic as well. Okay, the guard blocks that debuff. Nice. And Soul Infusion can heal allies, so you do want to take out the bosses first, obviously. But if you just spam White Gahana, this fight goes pretty smoothly. Although, as you can see, yeah, at times like this, the cast time of White Gahana makes a significant difference, so I'd actually rather use Hellgate. Was banking on you staying in the AoE like that? This should take care of all of the generic chumps. Unfortunately, having just the leaders left is actually really bad because they can use this. Embolden revives allies. So, yeah. In fact, because of that, I'm actually going to go ahead and S-craft one of the leaders. Yeah, he's going to use turn next, so I think I actually have to take him down. But I also really want to... Okay, a lot of them are really weak, actually. Let's see if this finishes him off. I think I'll actually S-break with Joshua after this because I want to get rid of Rocco because otherwise he might use Embolden. Not skipping the animation because if I do, there's a chance that it'll do no damage and that would be bad. Yep, he's out. And we have one leader to go who I think is pretty heavily weakened. Will one strike from Chloe do it? Maybe. I actually have enough CP for Chloe's main craft, which is insanely good, but I might want to wait until later to show that. Yep, he's down too. We just have one of the gang members, and that's completely fine because... I guess I'll go for White Gahana, why not? Because yeah, no more revival and no more debuffs. I guess I can try and show off Blue Impact, even though he's probably going to be long gone before it gets a chance to go off. Okay, White Gahana, and yep, down. So, from the speedrun I watched of this game, apparently their AI likes to gang up on one character at a time, but that fight's over. Basically, yeah, take out the 3 leaders first because they can revive their allies, and you really don't want them reviving other leaders, which I'm pretty sure they can do. So this is why AoE attacks are incredibly useful in this fight. Of course, you're only impressed by Chloe. Honestly, she is kind of still just a novice at sword skills, but she makes up for it with her arts. Yes, reinforcements, but for the wrong side. Hi there, Agate. I'm actually happy to see you for once. Even though we totally had this covered. I mean, Joshua still had a lot more White Gahana left. By the way, prepare for, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying moments in this entire game. Okay then, yeah, it explains a bit of Agate's attitude. He used to be part of this gang. Definitely not anymore though. That is so awesome. That's an understatement. Oh, she came all the way here, wow. I love Joshua's calm, threatening moments. I was wondering why he wasn't in this scene. I thought for a second I'd run into a glitch that turned him invisible. Yeah, that's kind of an understatement. Does show how much he cares about the matron in the orphanage, but still... Wait, what play? I guess we'll find out about that later. And, well, another crisis has been averted. But the Ravens didn't say anything about the fire, so I think we're still a little out of leads on that. Yes, you kind of did. Also, Joshua backstory blatant hinting, but anyway. So yeah, about that. Yeah, I guess Agate will tell us after he's done beating them up. I normally don't advocate that kind of thing, but in this circumstance, it's incredibly satisfying. And so, now that Chloe has a personal connection to this case, yes, Chloe has well and truly joined our party. Okay, I think I'll actually end this part by heading back to the Ruined Bracer Guild, because once we get there, we'll get a fairly significant cutscene that kind of closes off this beat of the story. Yeah, that was a pretty brutal beatdown he gave the Ravens, not that they didn't really deserve it. He kind of hinted at that to us earlier. And yep, he said as much to us too. Yeah, former gang member gone straight, apparently. I think Agate is like around mid-20s at this point. I don't know if he has an officially confirmed age in-game like Shera does. He probably does have in supplementary material, though. And now he's back to his childhood dream. Clearly, he doesn't like you talking about his past, though. Exactly. Why am I not surprised? It'd be too easy if it was them. Plus, again, they're all jerks who harass people and beat them up, but burning down an orphanage I think is a little beyond them. Oh, okay, so that's an interesting alibi, being completely drunk off your ass. Then again, we've seen people like Shara and Olivier who can actually function pretty decently well after drinking a ton of alcohol. But yeah, Joshua has the same feelings as me. They definitely talk much tougher than they actually are. Why did I get the feeling this would happen? I guess he has a point, but in a way, if he used to grow up in this area, isn't he a bit close to the case? Although, there is this. Yeah, we did kind of drag Chloe into this. She made the choice to fight with us, but still. Pretty sure promises are not exactly, like, legal proof that you have jurisdiction over a case or anything like that. And, yep, of course, seniority trumps juniors. This is just kind of the life of being a junior. And Josh was trying to do the old Ace Attorney trick of, you know, can we come along and just help you? We promise that we'll let you handle all the investigation. We'll just, you know, make our own notes in the corner. Unfortunately, that's not gonna help here. You sure about that, Agate? I get the feeling these arsonists mean business. You could use some backup. But nope, he thinks he can take it himself. Well, another reason to become senior braces as fast as possible. Then we can actually have authority to take whatever cases we want. It's not Chloe's fault here. I'm sure Agate just really wants to make sure that a more senior worker takes this job. Wants to make sure that it's done right. Also that, yeah, I think we vaguely heard about that earlier too. Maybe they're related to the arson case, but we'll see. So, we've been forcibly severed from that story thread for now, so what's next for us? Reporting in, obviously. That's actually worth a lot of BP, and there were a few bonus BP questions you had to answer correctly. And we've ranked up from that, so we get the Strike Quartz. I should mention most of the quartz that you get out of Bracer rank ups are exclusive to that. You cannot synthesize more of those at Orbital shops. Kind of a disappointing way to end things, but it does sort of make sense. But I guess Chloe has an answer for us. Yeah, you know, as long as that event isn't like a riot or something like that, maybe. So, we can at least do something for the children, even if it isn't what we wanted. Yes, from amateur investigators to apprentice actors. Okay, so we're at least getting paid for it. Yeah, not sure how good of an actor Estelle is. But, well, she definitely fits for that. That's not gonna end well for Joshua, is it? Yeah, because that's the really important thing here. Estelle actually does get to have some of that festival food she was so obsessed with earlier. Well, you know, professional side questers work as never done. Pretty much anything can count as an official bracer assignment. So, this will be our next task, helping out with the school play. It's definitely a step down from investigating an arson case, but at least it gives us something to do. Joshua has a very, very good point here, though, and I'll talk about that more in the next part. Yeah, I already showed a little bit of that path earlier. And now that Chloe has officially joined our party, and that plot thread is all wrapped up, at least for now, I will see you next time for, actually, some more side quests. Because you want to make sure you take care of all of them before going to the academy. See you all then.